Okay, now for the reward plus my goo Saint Quartz, which I deserve. I need a lot more. I will say it many times that I must. We refuse to associate with violent criminals. Amazonas.com has always kept our corporate noses clean, and will always will. No, I don't want my company to go under. Especially since Chairman King's gonna come out of retirement to punish me if he does. Guess I just have to sing for a living from now on. Honestly, you probably should have just gone with that in the first place. Ah, yes, Chairman King, the first company president. I remember how my heart would always leap into my throat whenever he snuck up behind us and whispered, "You're fired." That really takes me back. Yes, we will never deal with criminal organizations. However, I see no issue in making a deal with a once criminal organization that has turned over a new leaf. Indeed, every company should be free to choose its own industry. What do you mean by that? Your maneuvers that took advantage of President's concealment were highly impressive. For all their many talents, my Amazons could never manage a trick like that, as they always charge headlong at their problems with their roaring battle cries. I have learned a great deal over the course of this outsourcing experiment. And I see now that there is nothing wrong with taking advantage of other companies' unique skill sets, as long as it's done in a appropriate manner. So I would like to make you a proposal. A white knight position, if you will. Would you be interested in becoming one of Amazon.com's sub-characters? Only instead of killing, I would like you to employ your talents for gathering intel and marketing purposes. You see, I want an intelligence department of our own ever since Madame Cosmotic told me about Egyptians. Well, technically we do have one, but my agent's interrogation techniques are fairly limited in range, as they all boil down to simply yelling at their target to give them information or else. I'm honestly amazed that your company made this far as you have. Like, yes, seriously. Intelligent gathering? So if we do that, we can stay in business, and I can keep paying my employees? Of course! Okay then, we'll do it! Just like that? Just like that, you just agreed to her proposal? Don't get me wrong, this is a wonderful news, but this is a substantial pivot away from our traditional industry. Are you sure you don't want to think about this through more? Wait, are you only going to pretend to abandon the assassination industry, but actually keep it going in secret until you're able to make a comeback? Is that your real plan here, Miss President? It is, isn't it? Now that's all been taken care of, this boost stays even better. Somehow I don't think she's planning anything of that sort. Oh well, as long as she keeps the paychecks coming, I don't mind either way. Money earned from gathering intel should feed my family just as well as money earned from killing. Don't worry, sweetie. I promise I won't let you down. Ah, Serenity! Wonderful. Now, as a matter of fact, I have a top priority action item I'd like you to look into immediately, madame. I left the report on my desk at my personal spa room / office, as I didn't think we would need it here. But I already got into touch with them, and it should be here momentarily. momentarily. Oh, good. There they are. Let me get... Ooh, it's golems. Yes, this is it. Good work. I wonder why you asked to put this on the report on your current situation together so suddenly. Did you foresee this happening? No, nothing like that. I simply thought we should need to reopen the investigation if the matter were to resolve before our delivery backlog was handled. At any rate, you're in luck. Nobody else could make such a BP-rich report on such a short notice. If you are ever come with the urgent to take me profusely, go right ahead. I understand. Is it about the missing Amazonans? Hopefully it is the case. That's right. President Jin, I would like you and your employees to take over this ongoing investigation, effective immediately. You will find everything you need to know in this report. Okay, got it. For now, this takes care of our highest priority, eliminating our delivery backlog. We could ask the assassins to investigate more things for us, but since I doubt they have any results soon, I think it's best if we just return to the office for now. Congratulations on the job well done, senpai. Ah, thanks, Mosh. At least we got that done and sorted out. Yay!
この困難なミッションをよくぞ乗り越えてくれた。お前たちなら立派な正社員になれる。この CEO が保証しよう。
Aw, thanks, Belisalia. Ooh, what is this? The weekend and the money rolls around again. What is this? Amazonas.com, CEO Crisis 2022. The weekend and the money rolls around again. I see. Then we proceed to the next phase of the operation. I ask if she's sure, though I already know the answer. Of course, we need her to disappear. No matter what. Now get to work. I nod in response. I know she doesn't want her to hear any more words than are strictly necessary. Sensing the conversation is over, I turn around and leave her to her devices. Once I'm alone again, a sigh escapes my lips. Looks like I got my work cut out for me again. Debating who this person is. And it's like, meanwhile, back of Amazonas.com. Now, where to relax? Got a fresh bag of sauna, have something yummy to eat, lounge around in the reading corner. Honestly, bad sauna sounds good about now. Hokusai, Caster Nero, and Berserker John is also here. You enjoy a pleasant chat with some of your servants as the soothing hot water melts your exhaustion away. Oh, it's you! Are you all rested now? Oh, absolutely, after what just resting my aching bones and body in the sauna. Good. I'm glad to hear it. You know, I'm very satisfied with both of work as my assistants and as my outsourcing contract. I will have you to find a super reward for your excellent service. In the meantime, you are free to make use of the Great Amazon's Hot Spring story as much as you like. Thank you. So how's the investigation going? We still have yet to receive any word from the Secret Assassination Inc. Still, there is nothing to be gained from getting restless, so I won't. Thanks to all of your hard work, the order backlog that was our top priority has finally been taken care of. We will still need to proceed orders as usual when new ones comes in, but I have every faith that the Chaldeans can continue to handle that. So now that we have more time and certain resources to spare, I would like to divert some of the workforce we are previously forced to have on deliveries towards investigating my employee's disappearance. From there, I think it is just a matter of time before we have another lead or two to follow. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but unfortunately, we got a new problem now. Alright, what is it this time? We have a new problem now. You don't need to repeat what Javini just said, Maj. Huh? What is it? Well, I guess it's two problems since Maj and I are actually talking about different ones, though they are connected. Anyway, why don't you go ahead and start with yours, Maj? Okay, speaking of my capacity as one of the Amazon's provisional office workers, I have to report that we just received multiple orders with premium express shipping. Oh, that sounds like the fairest thing of a problem. 50 to be precise. Yikes. We just received 50 premium express orders that all need to be delivered with the highest priority. What? Alright, yes, that is a problem. It would seem we do not have any resources to spare after all. Of course, we still have the other standard deliveries to make. I would just have to be flexible about diverting the resources I thought I could spare to these orders. Well, for better or worse, there is something else unusual about these orders. Oh, all these orders. It looks like all 50 of them were ordered from the same building. Weird. What could that be? That gets to the problem I was talking about. So I'll take it from here. These orders all came from the coordinates of the new miniature singularity I just discovered. But yes, there is something weird about it. While I did just discover it, I also get the impression that it didn't pop up out of nowhere just now. I feel more like it showed up a little while ago, and we're only just noticing it. Man, what's going on? We usually never miss a new singularity no matter how miniature it might be. Does this mean we're slacking off more than we realize? Or maybe... I see, so we have to receive an unnatural number of difficult to fill orders from inside a singularity, and just so when we have finally caught our collective breath. Does it seem as though whoever made these orders did so in order to watch us scurry around like our frenzied ants? Or that this customer is most likely the one who adopted my employees, and is now attempting to attack us directly. It is definitely possible this many premium orders out all at once just doesn't add up. So it does feel like there is something ulterior motives at work. So what are you going to do now? What else? If they wish to attack us, we will face them head on and crush them. This is the Amazon's way. Come! Break time is now over. Up to battle with us. Since this was clearly designed to upset you, maybe you should try to look out for traps and... Huh? Miss CEO? Wait! Well, it doesn't look like this presumed mastermind is taking a much more direct approach now, especially since they had been so good about, well, covering this track at this point. I can't blame Amazon among Amazons for not being able to take this lying down. Looks like you just have to go after her as soon as you're ready to leave, Vanish. But you don't have to be a hero. Just scope out what this new singularity is and report back will do just fine. Basically, just be careful out there. Well, sure thing, Da Vinci. Girl! Where is it? Where is it? She's more like a enraged wild animal than a person right now. The only thing stranger is how she is still holding on to that very first package she brought along, just in case, as though they are the most precious thing in the world. Okay, you're almost at the coordinates. Is that the place? What is that thing? Wow. That is like a Roman kind of building if I ever saw one. What in the world is going on? What's that strange building? Yeah, that's about purely planned architecture. Though I do get the sense I've seen something else like it before. I read one that was more Japanese theme. Yeah, harken to the last tower climbing event. Still, whoever designed this thing has incredibly poor taste. As a beautiful, genuine inventor, it's taking everything not to rattle off the ways it falls short despite being so tall. I just took some quick and dirty external measurements, and it looked like it has 50 stories in total. Taking a closer look at the orders, it seems that every package is marked between floor 1 to floor 50. So I think it's safe to assume that we're going to have to deliver one to each floor of this building. I guess we won't know whatever that will make our job easier or more difficult until we go inside. Though, you know, between the way this tower feels, correlated into pointing straight up, and the way it is balanced like something out of a optical illusion. I can't say I don't care for it. In fact, I'm even willing to award it BP. What's wrong? Don't tell me I can't even say BP anymore. These are temples. Temples has been stacked on top of another one. Another to make a tower. Yep, looks like it's something straight out of the ancient Greece Minos. The whole 50-decker thing. Does it mean this is a place of worship? I think so. If I were to guess, I would say these temples were developed by Artemis. So that makes this the Temple of Tower of Artemis. Foo! 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 Come to think of it, there were a few servants we were unable to get a hold of, even when we put out the asking everyone to pitch in with these deliveries. And Artemis was one of them. At the time I just figured they didn't want to bother with my minimal labor, but now I am not so sure. Either way, we'll find out until we go inside, and if these are customers waiting on each floor, we have even less reason to refuse. Whether this is an attack, a form of harassment, or a trap, we'll still have packages that must be delivered. Once our job is complete, that is when we obliterate this foe. So in other words, it is still business as usual. Indeed, I can already tell that making a way through this tower will be neither easy nor straightforward. There may be trials and tribulations as arduous as those had been seen during past deliveries awaiting our workers on each and every floor. So along with carrying out our usual workload, we will also need to pay close attention to our personal well-being. Alright, let's go! Our short-term goal is to conquer this temple tower, and of course, to do so ASAP. Alright, so we got another tower to climb. Yay! Artemis Tower! Joy. So we have another tower to conquer.